It's Quite Funny Thursday on E4 now, kicking off with Scrubs. But here on Channel 4, three guys calling the experts to get in with the girls. Seduction School has some strong language.
These three men believe women will never find them attractive because of the shape of their bodies. One's a 6'6" giant who's terrified of approaching women.
I can't do it, you know what I mean?
Another's barely 5 foot tall and can't get girls to see him as more than a friend.
Shut up, Heidi.
And the third is 27 stone and has never even kissed a girl. Two American seduction gurus will try to convince them that appearance doesn't matter.
Stop. Go back. You want to quit?
No.
You want to go home?
No.
They will be taught a unique set of seduction techniques that have transformed the lives of thousands of men in the States.
Use that term sexy. Don't use cute, don't use adorable, because those are things her mom says to her. What?
They will be forced to chat up strangers round the clock.
Hi.
Do you want it?
No, that's okay.
Just walk.
A relentless regime will push them to their limits.
Petrified. I just really can't do this.
Can these physical misfits learn to successfully seduce women and finally win the battle with their own body image?
I wish I'd have known this when I was 17 because, I mean, life would have been a lot different, really, wouldn't it, you know?
It's the first day of seduction school. Wayne Elise and his assistant Johnny Saviour give seminars all over the world teaching men how to succeed with women. This course in London is a bit different. All the students have serious problems with the way they look. Dave's 6'6" and feels embarrassed by his body.
I see myself as being oversized, very thin frame, very gangly, big feet, big hands, a big nose, out of proportion features. I don't particularly like what I see, really. Every single time I go to approach a woman, I'm thinking, no, I don't want to do it.
At 22, Neil's still a virgin.
I don't feel comfortable looking the way I am, so if I don't think that I look good, I don't understand why someone else would.
Adrian has rickets, and he's only 5'2".
When I'm out and about, people notice that you're short, that you're different, that you maybe walk different, that you look different.
Sick of people seeing me as a nice guy and as a friend, you know, nice guys don't get the women.
The seduction guru's biggest task will be to convince these three men that size doesn't matter.
I believe I can teach any guy to be successful with women, no matter what he looks like.
It's not necessarily about who you are and what your body is shaped like. It is what's inside. And we're going to teach you how to put across a good vibe. We're going to teach you how to appear confident and appear attractive to women and make a real connection with them. So the first thing we have to do is give you guys a little test.
Before the course begins, Wayne needs to see what the guys are made of. So on London's South Bank, he's going to watch Dave, Neil and Adrian try to pick up perfect strangers.
My method is based on real life. We take guys out to bookstores, coffee shops, nightclubs. We push them to approach girls, and we can see what their problems are. The best way to learn is to get out there and do it.
First up, it's 31-year-old Dave, who's always been terrified of approaching women.
There's a girl down there. I want you to approach her. She's got brown hair, brown eyes. She's a lovely creature.
Right, okay.
I want you to do your best, okay?
Yeah, well...
And don't be nervous.
Yeah, right.
See you tomorrow.
All right, good luck, buddy.
Cheers.
Wayne and Johnny are in place to scrutinize Dave's performance, while secret cameras are trained on the girl Wayne has asked Dave to talk to.
I'm absolutely petrified, and I really don't think I want to go through with this, to be quite honest. My mind's going a bit blank of what I'm going to say, and I'm just worried I'm going to make a complete and utter fool of myself.
What the fuck have I let myself in for?
I don't know if he's going to show up.
Well, I mean, he's there. You can tell he's thinking about it.
The longer he stands there, he's just going to become more nervous.
Yeah, I agree.
Dave has now spent 8 minutes trying to summon up the courage just to approach the girl.
Yeah, I'm going to get this over and done with, son.
Oh.
He's coming?
Yeah.
Okay, he's coming.
Nope, I just can't do it.
It takes Dave 5 more minutes to get a little closer. But he walks straight past her.
What happened? Take a little detour.
Finally, he gets to within 5 feet of the girl.
Excuse me, have you got a light or just...
I don't really know.
It's not. Cheers. Sorry, mate. I just can't do it. I mean...
That was a little tough?
Fucking...
You're shaking.
You did it.
I'm absolutely...
But we're proud of you, man.
Shaking.
You got your first one in. That's a good
First one, no, was a disaster.
It's normal for most guys to feel nervous approaching women. It's something that's outside their comfort zone. They're afraid of rejection. They're afraid of it not going very well. I'd love to tell guys that they can think about it and come up with a solution in their head that's just not going to happen. They have to become used to approaching. Once you do it enough, it becomes easier.
Next, it's Adrian, who struggles to convince women he's boyfriend material.
Hi guys, sorry to disturb you. Do you know what's the best coffee to have in here? No, you don't know. Cheers guys, thanks. Cheers.
That was the quickest approach I've ever seen.
I don't know, I just didn't know what to do. I thought ask the initial question, make the approach, and then I sort of didn't know quite what to do then.
Next time, stay in there a little bit.
Okay.
Sit down.
Yeah, okay.
Commit yourself.
Yeah.
Finally, it's Neil, who has absolutely no experience with women whatsoever.
I'm feeling quite psyched actually. I've sort of been empowering myself with like saying, keep telling myself I'm Jim Morrison, or I'm a rock star, I can do this. I'm the king. I'm the king. King is dead. Okay, no, okay, I'm fine. I'm cool. I'm gonna go and get some tea. There's a girl far too pretty to talk to. I don't think I'm up for this. Whoa! Fell. Is Arva sit here?
What?
So Arva sit down?
Our seat is taken.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, bombed. Terribly bombed. Fuck-a-duck.
I guess it's back to the drawing board on that one.
But Neil's made a decision. He's going back in.
All right, well, this should be entertaining, if nothing else.
I know you said someone was sitting here, but, you looked kind of lonely, so I thought I'd just come keep you company till they come.
Yeah, that's
okay?
all right.
Kim.
I'm Amy.
Hi, I'm Kim.
Amy.
Yeah. Kim's not my real name, it's the name I've chosen for myself, Kim the Mighty Panda. I think it's a cool name, it's different, not everybody has it.
Neil's so nervous around women, he usually ends up playing the fool.
So you're an animal?
Yes, I am.
Oh.
I have my own jungle and everything. Would you like to see it?
No, that's okay.
You can be pandas.
Oh, how do we be a panda?
You have to want it first. Do you want it? Do you want the panda?
I don't really want the panda.
Oh, it's a shame. Kim, the mighty panda, almost succeeded.
You really like pandas, don't you?
So now they've seen the guys in action. What's in action? What do the gurus make of their best efforts?
We've got our work cut out for us, because we've got one guy who is in for 6 seconds, then he leaves. We've got another guy who takes 15 minutes to go up and ask for a light. And we've got one guy pretending he's a panda. This is a challenge.
After their disastrous first attempts at approaching women, Adrian, Dave and Neil are about to get a masterclass from their gurus. Their instructor, Wayne Elise, makes the first move.
Hello. How are you? Hey, I like your red shoes. If you click them together, I think you'll go back to Oz someplace. What's your name? No, it's not. You're just making it up. Dorothy. Dorothy, okay. The truth comes out.
Wayne's sidekick, Johnny, is not far behind.
I love those glasses.
Sorry?
Those glasses. They're really cool. Yeah, they're really cool. Where'd you get those?
In Camden.
Camden?
Camden Market.
I'm really impressed with how they're doing. Kind of making me nervous because they're setting the bar pretty high.
I don't feel I've got that much chat in me sometimes.
He is getting away with the whole touching thing.
She's touching him back as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time he touches her, I've seen her hand go across and touch his arm. So he's getting complete interaction.
They even get a glimpse of how their lives could change as Johnny gets a girl's number within the first 5 minutes.
Very good.
The point that you want to take away from that is, like, you know, Johnny and I aren't necessarily special. You can do the same things.
You know, our job there wasn't to go pick up girls or do anything like that. It was just to go interact and have good, solid interactions. And that happened. You guys can all do that.
So after seeing the masters in action, it's back to the classroom for lesson number 1.
The first thing we're going to teach you is the approach. If you don't approach a woman, nothing's going to happen, right? There's 3 parts to a good approach: smiling, walking tall and confidently, and applying kino, which is touching. Now that may seem like a stretch because you're British and British people don't like to touch each other. But trust me, if you touch someone when you approach, they're going to feel more comfortable and at ease with you. So make sure you do that as much as possible. When you first walk up, even touch their shoulder a little bit, touch their arm. You know, not their back of their neck, because that would freak people out. So we're going to work on your whole approach. When you come in, how you're walking, how you're vibing.
Hi, how you doing? My name's...
Okay, stop. Don't ask a question unless you want an answer, right?
Right.
That's what your name?
What?
That's what your name is?
My name is what? You got to speak louder. Go back. Ask me how I am.
How are you?
Louder still.
How are you?
No, louder. Yell it. How are you? Loud people don't scare people. Quiet people do.
6'6" Dave is so uncomfortable in his own body, the approach is his worst nightmare.
Okay, stop. Go back. Okay, I want you to put your hands out of your pocket. Okay, keep your hands out of your pocket.
Hi, what's your name?
Sarah.
Is it alright to sit down?
No, I don't think so.
You have this tendency, your spare arm is kind of doing one of these things. So you kind of got like I'm a model, supermodel look. Yeah. So you're coming up and you kind of got this going and you go here. You want your other hand free, right? You want to be able to interact with the other person. You don't want to have to do this and then shake with the same hand and this is always behind your back. So keep that in mind. Get that out of there, right? Have these both free.
I'm really sort of self-conscious about my arms and stuff. I think that's what it is.
If you're trying to hide something, right? If you're afraid of the length of your arms and people can see that, then it's going to make them uncomfortable.
You're uncomfortable with your arms, you just don't know what to do with them.
No, I don't.
So we're telling him, touch the other person.
Hi, what's your name?
Johnny.
Johnny, Dave, nice to meet you.
Where's your arm, Dave?
Hi, what's your name?
No. Touch here, touch here. On the outside arm, always on the outside.
Always on the outside arm. Hi, what's your name?
Susan.
Susan, Dave, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And yours?
I'm Johnny.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you.
I'm going to sit down here because you sound really interesting and get to know you.
I think that's a round of applause.
I found it really difficult what we've just done. I'm very self-conscious about my arms. I don't like them dangling by my side. I have to have them in my pocket or behind my back. To find out it's as hard as it is just practicing when it's not real, it makes me realise just how difficult it's going to be when we're out there just going up to women we don't know. So yeah, it's going to be very fucking hard.
But despite Dave's fears, that's exactly what he has to do next. Wayne's taken the boys out to a busy Sunday market to practice their new approach skills.
It's a beautiful day, right? There's people everywhere. So today we're going to be walking up to people, we're going to smile, we're going to approach. We're going to touch someone on the arm, you know, we're going to build comfort with other people. You guys have to exude confidence when you walk up to someone. So when you say hello, shake their hand. After you get their name, smile.
Dave goes in first, but he's forgotten to take his hands out of his pockets. He hasn't approached confidently, there's no smiling, and he's yet to even say hello.
Hi. What's your name?
Why?
No reason. You look like an interesting sort of person, so I thought I'd sit and talk to you for a sec. That knocked me completely straight away when she totally blanked me, and it threw me so much.
Yeah.
My mind went blank, and I just thought, I want to give up, I want to leave, I want to run away.
One of the things about, like, if you have a bad interaction with somebody, you should immediately go get in another one, right?
Right.
Sir Dave and Adrian battle on.
Well, just anybody give me a hand?
But Neil's still struggling to make his first approach.
Hey, there's a girl sitting right now. Sir?
Yeah.
Okay, what are you thinking?
I think she's very pretty, and I could seriously screw this up.
Yeah, you're right, you could. You could seriously screw this up. The element of danger exists, but what does that matter? You have to put yourself on the line. You have to take a risk.
Sorry, I can't.
Adrian's on his third attempt, but isn't making much progress.
Hey, did you see the parade, did you? Did you see the parade, no? Huh? Nice to meet you.
There's three things that make somebody comfortable in an interaction. It's touching, a little casual touching, okay? It's talking from the eye perspective, so they think that they know you, so they feel more comfortable with you. And it's using open-ended questions instead of closed questions. If you do those three things together consistently and persistently, people will open up and start talking to you.
It's nearly the end of the day, and Neil still hasn't spoken to anyone. So Wayne steps in and gets tough.
All right, quit bullshitting around. Go ask her what she's eating. Go on.
Hiya. What are you guys having?
This is the ham cheese and spinach.
Oh, okay. Have you had one before? No. Looks nice though. Yeah. Okay. So I'm starting to feel like I'm going to find this harder than I originally expected. I really want to try harder and I really want to succeed at this, and I want to come away from this knowing that it's going to change my life, and right now I'm not letting myself do that.
22-year-old Neil is still a virgin and has a lot riding on seduction school.
Most of my sexual experiences come from playing games of spin the bottle at parties. The way I look isn't, you know, the way girls would want me to look. It's completely knocked my confidence.
Neil lives in Doncaster,
Dad, tea's up.
where he's a full-time carer for his invalid dad and his mum who has cancer. She wants to see Neil settle down.
I'd rather it be sooner rather than later, because I don't know what I've got left and what's been dealt to me, so pull your finger out.
Sounds like a lot of pressure. All I'd really hope to get out of this would be just to be able to, say, go to the cinema with a girl and then, you know, kiss her at the end of the night, just something like that, and that would be a fine start.
Such humble goals seem a long way off for Neil, who's made little progress so far.
So I noticed today, we were doing some approaches, and continually you told me everything's good, you're fine, you're optimistic. But I just had a feeling you weren't being completely honest with me.
From the moment you actually picked somebody out, I thought, okay, that's somebody I have to talk to now. And my nerves just kicked in and I just completely lost control.
So you felt a bit inadequate, basically?
Yeah. You know, we're sort of a team and, you know, we're helping each other out, and if I'm not doing as well as I could be, then I just don't feel like I'm progressing, and I'm sort of going to be dragging people behind, maybe.
You know, in the future, just, you know, be there. You know, tell me how you're feeling. Tell me exactly how you're feeling. In order for us to get what you want out of this and what I know you're capable of, you got to be committed to this process.
Yes, absolutely. From now on, 100%.
Good.
Okay.
Can I have a hug?
Yes, you can.
All right.
The boys' poor performance means Wayne has to go back to basics. He's taken them to a bingo hall so they can practice talking to women without having to chat them up.
All right, guys, we have a whole hall full of women. What this is about is just having fun. We want you to interact with women without any expectation. This is about is just having fun. We want you to interact with women without any expectation you have to pick them up or make any sort of sexual connection.
Jeez. I'm going to come and sit with you two, because you two look like you know what you're doing. And I haven't got a foggiest. Pleased to meet you.
Neil is in desperate need of a boost.
Hello ladies, can we join you for a game of bingo?
Yes.
How you all doing? You alright?
All right, thank you very much.
I play with bingo with my mum and I'm not afraid to admit that.
After an hour, all three are happily approaching and talking to women.
This has been so relaxed and so easy, and it's made me realise, well, if I can do it with them, approach and just have a chat, then I can do it to anybody.
Bingo's great, I love bingo.
Neil's realising that he can be himself and be accepted.
I don't really know anybody, I'm a little shy, but you all look friendly, so I thought I'd come sit with you. No one's been really horrible or not willing to talk, so I think I can move forward from this and maybe have some really good interactions tomorrow.
Neil's returning home for a couple of days to look after his parents, but Wayne's keen to keep the momentum going. He wants Neil to continue making approaches to pretty girls.
Excuse me. Sorry, do you have the time, please?
The time?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 5:10.
Okay, thank you very much. Cheers.
But without the support of Wayne and Johnny, Neil's struggling.
I feel sick to my stomach and I feel like I'm on the verge of tears and like I'm going to break down or something, and it's so awkward right now. Each time someone walks past me, it's like one more missed opportunity, and I just feel like an empty shell at the minute. I really do. Sorry, I can't. I just really can't do this.
Later that night, Neil's confidence hits rock bottom. He's not sure whether he can continue with the course.
I do sometimes think that maybe it wouldn't be in my best interest to go back down to London, because there are some times when I feel like I can't change. But every day I wake up and I wish I could change and I want to change. And I really hate the fact that, you know, my own inhibitions are really holding me back, and, you know, I hate the fact that I can't just put myself out there. Hello?
Yeah, what's up, buddy? It's Johnny.
Hi, Johnny. You alright, mate?
Yeah, I'm doing well. How you doing?
I've been better, mate.
You've been better?
Yeah. You know, I don't know if I'm going to be able to let it work for me. You know what I mean?
To me, it sounds like you're thinking about not coming back.
Thing is, I mean, I do want to come back. No, I know it's worth the gamble if it pays off. But I don't know if I currently have it in me to, you know, let me take those steps.
Well, I think you do have it in you. You know, but it comes down to a decision you have to make. You know, I don't want you at the course because I talked you into it or other people talked you into it. When it comes down to it, it has to be you who decides to come.
Okay.
All right, bud. Take care of yourself.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Back at seduction school, only 2 students have turned up for class.
So we're disappointed Neil's not here, but we have to go on without him. We've got no choice. We're going to have to go over a few things again so you guys get it, okay? Dave, approaching.
Yes, still having problems. It's really hard to walk up to an English girl. Maybe in America it might work better.
In every country I go to, guys say the same thing.
Yeah.
In Australia, they say, well, that might work in England, but it doesn't work here. People are intrinsically the same.
Right.
Hello? Neil!
Oh, look who it is.
You're coming back.
I didn't think it was going to come back, and I just thought, I can't phone you and tell you. I just was like proper ashamed, and then couldn't get a wink of sleep last night. I just thought, you know what, I'd rather face my fears than spend the rest of my life regretting it.
Now they're back to full strength. Wayne wants Dave, Neil and Adrian to step up a gear. It's time to inject some romance into proceedings.
We've come down to the river today, and we're going to hopefully escalate these guys' conversation. How they're going to do that is by using an SOI, which is a statement of intention. And that's when you tell a woman that you find her sexy. Delivering an SOI, a statement of intent, to a woman is very, very critical, because the biggest complaint women have is that guys never tell them what their intention is. Does he want to be friends? Does he want to be my bowling partner? What does he want? Okay, guys, I want to make this a really good day. There's a few things we want you to concentrate on.
When you guys are opening, I want you guys to smile. I want you guys to be confident, look confident, right? Remember, on your approach, use Kino. You know, don't be afraid to touch someone. That builds comfort between people. And finally, we're going to talk about escalation today. Escalation is key if you want to show your sexual interest. I mean, Adrian, that's one of your big goals to get out of this, right? You don't want to have just platonic interactions.
You don't need another girl who's a friend. You know, we want to get you out of the friend zone. And the way that you do that is you show your sexual interest. Not right away, but after you have rapport, after you're in the conversation with the girl. You know, you say to her, wow, I just realized not just are you sexy, but you're a good conversationalist. Use that term sexy. Don't use cute. Don't use adorable, because those are the things her mom says to her. Use the term sexy. Okay? Let me hear you say it. Sexy. 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 Today, I want you to tell a girl your statement of intention, that you find her sexy.
Adrian's always struggled to get women to see him as more than just a friend.
Hey guys, so to Steve there, what's the wine like here? Is it any good?
Yeah, it's good.
Can he make a statement of intent and use the word sexy with these two women?
Sydney, Melbourne, Perth, and then sort of Darwin, and then sort of back to Perth again.
10 minutes.
I always think, look, for women getting their haircut is really expensive, you know?
15 minutes.
First sort of week or first day is hard, and then, you know, before you know it, 6 months have gone past, and then...
25 minutes in, and with no sign of the word sexy, Wayne and Johnny pull him out.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, see ya.
See ya. You've got to step it up and take
Yeah.
some risk.
Yeah.
You have to use that word sexy.
Yeah.
Okay? I want you to say she's sexy.
Yeah.
I want you to say, hey, there's something about your accent that's just turning me on.
Yeah, so that would have been a good one.
To get Adrian better at making his intentions clear, Wayne sends him home with a specific task. Adrian has been carrying a torch for one of his friends for years. Wayne wants Adrian to finally tell her how he really feels.
We've been friends for like 10 years, and it's a big thing for me to make that move on her, you know. But I'm probably sick of people seeing me as a nice guy and as a friend, you know. Nice guys don't get the women, you know, and I want her to see me in much more of a sexual way and a more of a relationship way.
Adrian, the only way you're going to get a gauge on whether this is really going to happen with this girl is if you tell her that you find her sexy.
Okay.
If you're going to do this, you have to be prepared to lose this girl as a friend.
That's a big risk for me, you know, but I think it's worth it, you know. It's my job to make the move. That's the man's job to make it, and that's what I got to do. And I feel really nervous. It kind of reminds me of like when you go on your first date when you were younger.
Adrian has to tell his old friend Vicky that he wants to be more than just a friend.
Hi, honey.
How you doing?
Yeah. All right, darling.
So you've been going to the gym?
No, I went once.
I can tell.
Just a while.
I thought you looked a bit more sexier today, you know?
Shut up, Andy.
Adrian has used the word sexy, but as a backhanded compliment. Once again, he's failed to reveal his true feelings.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Lovely.
Really fucked up. Disappointed in myself, you know. I sort of sensed that she wasn't interested. Kind of affected my confidence. Forgot really what Wayne and Johnny had taught me, and didn't really SOI. Didn't make my intentions clear. I suppose the worst thing is I don't really know how she feels either. You know, I don't really know where I stand.
Back in London, it's Dave's turn to make a statement of intent, but his demons are back big time.
How do you feel?
Not confident.
Well,
No, I don't. I really don't today.
Your confidence level, your nervousness level, that's besides the point.
Wayne and Johnny have pointed out a table of 3 girls, and they want Dave to SOI one of them.
Don't. You're thinking too much, though. Just go do it. Dave.
Just give me a sec. Every single time I've ever approached a woman, I'm thinking, no, fuck this, I don't want to do it.
Go. Just walk that direction. That's it.
Every step I get close to that girl, I'm trying to talk myself out of it. No, this is not going to work. It's not going to happen. And I know the worst thing that they can say is, look, just fuck off. We don't want to talk to you. Which is not a bad thing. I say, all right, fair enough, and walk away. But you really want to make it work. You really do want to make it work.
Well, he's going into the bar.
He's going to get some beer.
He's going to go get really drunk.
Like so many times before, Dave has bottled it.
I'm nervous sometimes. Everybody's nervous doing approaches. It's natural, right? Just decide, I'm going to go over, I'm going to say hi, and that's it. And once you're there, if you get a good reaction, then step it up and keep it going, and then maybe SOI.
All right.
It's
I'm going to do it.
All right, he's going to do it. He's going to do it.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Hi.
Hi.
Are you all right?
Fine.
Am I able to sit here while I wait for my friend?
That's fine, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think? You think he's going to stay in there? He almost looked like he was going to get up for a second.
So what do you do for a living?
Teacher.
What do you teach?
Children. No,
Children. I like his persistence. You know, he was nervous and he's battling through it. That's good. That's what we want to see these guys do. My name's Dave.
Hi, Emma.
My name's Dave.
Hi, Emma.
Nice to meet you, Emma.
He's handled a tricky approach well, but he has to escalate to that all-important SOI.
Yeah, weather-wise. I've not had a good weekend, really, when it comes to weather down here.
But after 30 minutes, Dave still hasn't told any of them he thinks they're sexy.
So I knew I weren't going to get to the SOI. It was quite difficult with 3 of them, to be quite honest. Because I couldn't decide on which one I wanted to concentrate on.
Figure out which one you like, and ask a question to all of them.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was sort of
What's your favorite color? And one says blue, one says red, one says yellow. If you like the one that says yellow, you say, oh, yellow's mine. You know, I like yellow too. Yellow's such a good color. And then just enjoy her answer more, and then it'll be more natural to start talking to her.
Wayne has decided to send Dave back home for a night out with his mates, where he might find it easier to make an SOI. It doesn't take Dave long to see a girl he fancies.
Don't care. If a girl listens to you, then she'll let you kiss her.
It makes it really difficult. She's sat with her back to me. It feels like I'm just butting in. She's not looking across, so...
As usual when it comes to the crunch, Dave's full of excuses.
In a bit. Let me think about it for a bit. The 2 words to describe Dave was very fucking and useless. Careful. I'm going to do it. When? I am going to now. Not now in a second. It's shut, like, the bar is shut now. They're going to go in a minute. I can't. As soon as I start fancying somebody, the pressure comes into it, and I actually do quite fancy it, you know what I mean? I can't do it.
Anyway,
He's clearly healthy as well.
Hi, what's your name?
Emma.
Emma. Nice to meet you. I'm Dave.
Some double-handed keno quickly puts the girl at ease.
So is this the first time you've been in here?
I've never been here before, ever.
But can he pluck up the nerve to deliver an SOI and tell her she's sexy?
She's a doctor. Sexy and caring. Sexy and caring.
Yeah, very caring.
2 wrapped into one. I did do an SOI. Yeah, pretty quick as well. Yeah, I got the word sexy in twice, actually. Yeah, I'm quite impressed with that, and it seems to go down all right as well. It's not as hard as you think it's going to be.
3 days ago, Neil nearly left the course.
See this group of people? Approach them.
Okay. John is trying to rebuild Neil's confidence by racking up as many approaches as possible.
What are you guys making of this then? You enjoying it?
It's a slow start.
You want to quit?
No.
You want to go home?
No.
Oh, there's tons of people over here.
But Neil soon warms up.
Oh, it's a nice day today, isn't it? Your accent's better English than mine is. Around the corner there's a guy doing magic tricks and stuff like that. The buzz and the natural high you get of actually making a successful approach is just out of this world. Let's keep going.
Why do you want to keep going?
Because it's getting better. This experience is completely changing my outlook on the way I see myself. Before I came here, it was all about the way I looked. Now it's all about, you know, what are my good attributes? What can I sell?
And I'm so proud of you because this is the day, right? This is the day you came back after you had some ambivalence and you didn't know if you wanted to do it, but you sucked it up, you got your ass here, and now you're performing. You're doing a really good job.
Buoyed by a succession of good approaches, Neil's keen to catch up with the other students.
Hi, how you guys doing?
Good, thanks.
Are you good, yeah?
By delivering his first SOI.
I'm Neil, by the way.
Hi, nice to meet you.
You are?
Emily.
Emily, that's cool, hi.
But Neil's tendency to put his foot in it is never far away.
But yeah, what was Amsterdam like then?
Oh, it was really, really nice. Yeah, very interesting city.
Yeah, you check out the Sex Museum?
I didn't go to any sex museums. Far too much of a prude.
Oh, bless.
When Johnny joins the conversation, Neil drops another clanger.
Down with that. We're here to meet girls. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Really?
I always give anything a try.
Yeah. Well, it was good meeting you guys.
It was nice,
Nice
to meet you.
Pleasure. See ya.
The comments about we're here to pick up women.
Yeah.
Don't really know where that came from.
I don't either.
But if you notice, although it was honest, the vibe of the interaction shifted drastically after that.
There were a couple of times I was just like, oh, what the fuck are you saying? Like, you know, when like she said she'd been to Amsterdam, the only two things I know about Amsterdam are porn and drugs. So, you know, I decided to go talk about the porn.
But the new super confident Neil is not about to give up.
I couldn't meet anyone as interesting as you guys, so, you know, decided to come back.
Neil has set his sights on an SOI, but can he stop the innuendos and deliver a genuine one?
I just wanted you both to know that, you know, I was talking to you, and I think, you know, as well as both being incredibly sexy, you're both very intelligent and very interesting. I just wanted you guys to know that.
Thank you very much. It's really nice to meet you.
That's no problem at all. It was a pleasure to say. I've never told anybody I thought they were sexy, you know, so, and it was really good to actually say it and mean it, and, you know, Wayne and Johnny are right. I may not always want to do what they want me to do, but, you know, taking the risk and just going for it really does pay off. You guys should go out tonight, maybe we'll see you. It's just fucking brilliant, to be honest.
There are just 2 more days left of seduction school.
Okay guys, this is the final class. It's all about closing. Closing is the business end of the interaction. Okay, the first close is the mildest of the closes, and that's the phone close. So if you like a girl, you SOI and that goes well, then I want you to hand her your phone. She'll type in her phone number and you'll call it. So she has your phone number. There is the instant date, which is fun, which all that means is you make a connection with somebody, you say, hey, let's go have ice cream across the street. Or it might be sitting down for coffee. It could be anything like that. Okay, kiss close. Very simple. What you do is just tell her, get close and tell her to close her eyes. Okay? And then when she closes her eyes, I want you to kiss her.
Smooth, Neil, smooth.
Okay, guys, tonight we're going to do night game.
Dave, Neil and Adrian are about to hit the town for the first time.
Things are going to be a little bit harder now because we're going into night game. At night, women are expecting to be approached, so they're going to presume any guy that approaches them is hitting on them. So that means the guys have to be sharper. The approach skills that we taught them earlier are going to be really crucial here.
Tomorrow's the last day of seduction school, so the pressure's on. Tonight the guys will have to put everything they've learned into practice.
Are you too local? Are you from around here?
No.
What's your name?
Sorry?
What's your name?
Sarah.
Nice to meet you, I'm Dave.
Finally, Dave appears to have mastered his fear of approach.
Jesse, play first side, play first side.
But he begins to struggle when the girls he's talking to freeze him out.
Are you alright? I might catch you later.
Hey, you right? What are you doing sitting by yourself? Are you? Alright. You having a good night?
Neil is also having a hard time.
Who are your inspirations?
Night game is proving to be much tougher than the guys expected. With just 1 day left, there's been precious little keno, no SOIs, and not a sniff of a close.
That went less than well.
I felt we had a lot of momentum, right? Like these guys really had a working understanding of what we're doing. And today we didn't see that.
I'm worried myself now.
Tonight they weren't where we thought they were going to be. That's bottom line.
That one interaction today just knocked me. Really knocked the wind out of me. I lost my game. I lost my game tonight, and for a minute I thought I don't want to play anymore.
It's the last day of seduction school. After a disastrous night on the town, Wayne needs to get the guys back on track.
You guys seemed to struggle a lot last night, so we decided we were going to show you some of your approaches and we can give you some real constructive feedback.
I manage a bathroom shop, probably the most boring job in the world.
Well, way to make yourself look cool. Hey, come hang out with me. I had the most boring job ever.
Watching this back now, it's horrible. Absolutely horrible. No, this is why I avoid seeing myself in mirrors.
Neil has had a tough time of it, but the gurus have seen some progress in his performance.
What do you do for a living? Oh, that's cool.
That shows me right there that you've come a long way from day one. You persisted, you stayed in there, which is a really positive thing.
Given what we've learned and, you know, even just the criticisms we got there, you know, I think we can go and do well tonight.
Tonight's the last night of the course. None of the guys have got a telephone number yet, let alone a date or a snog.
Lovely.
Last night set me back. So, yeah, petrified.
It's the final chance for Dave, Neil and Adrian to overcome their body issues and prove that they now have what it takes to seduce women.
Hi guys, how you doing? How you doing? Where did you go?
Reading.
Reading. Okay. Where did you go?
Reading.
Reading. Okay, well, that's cool. I mean.
Neil's approached a girl at the bar and they seem to be hitting it off.
Reading.
Okay, I don't know.
You should know your geography.
I got a C in geography. I passed barely. Her name's Jo. She's like a really nice girl, and you know, she has a lot to talk about, and that's really good.
Because that's what you want.
How do you feel about her?
I really like Jo.
Are you attracted to her?
Very much so.
Oh. Okay, well, I'll tell you, I know that. I don't think she does.
Right.
Oh, why wouldn't she know?
Because I haven't made it clear enough.
Right. Okay, do I have to say anything else?
No.
You gonna make it clear?
I'll do my best.
Neil needs to take a risk and make an SOI.
I really do love talking to you. No, honestly, I really love like your whole attitude to everything. You know, you exude this niceness that's so.
But calling a girl nice is a long way from saying she's sexy.
Left.
Meanwhile, Dave's confidence is back. And he escalates the conversation very quickly.
How could you not like that tattoo? It's in a lovely, sexy place, and it looks very, very nice.
I feel like I've learnt so much, because there's no way on earth I'd talk to a girl like that when she's hot. How hot is she? I keynoted her within the first 2 seconds of meeting her. I called her sexy probably within the first minute, and I've probably called her sexy another 100 times since, you know. She's really nice. I'm like a kid in a sweet shop in there, to be quite honest with you.
No, I'm really glad you guys come. Really glad you guys come.
Adrian's met a Kiwi called Christina, and they're getting on well. But Wayne wants to make sure he doesn't get caught in the friend zone again.
And make sure you state your intent. Tell her you find her sexy. Yeah. Do you find her sexy? Yeah. Right, tell her you find her sexy. And then make sure you get a phone number, right?
Okay, I do.
So SOI and then close it. Okay.
Do it.
She's nice, man. I like her a lot.
Neil's still talking to Jo and still trying to SOI her.
Come on. You without a doubt got the whole package. You know. You're incredibly beautiful. You're incredibly nice. Just accept the compliment from me. You know. Thank you. See? Didn't hurt, did it? No.
And Neil doesn't stop there.
You put your number in there.
Well, next time you're in London, if you know.
Yeah, I will definitely call you.
Neil, who's never had a date in his life, has just got the first close of seduction school.
Give me a hug, because you're a badass. Good job, buddy. I'm so proud of you. You have no idea.
A month ago, that girl was so far out of my league that, you know, I'd have done anything not to talk to her just because I would have felt so foolish. Right? And the fact that I did it and, you know, I put it all on the line, it's so unbelievable that, you know, I'm shocked in myself, and well, I'm proud of myself, but I can't get over the fact that I did it.
Hot on his heels, Adrian's also got digits. So far, Dave has worked his way through several women, but he is yet to close any of them.
I didn't say it's a good party. Free champagne, you can't get better.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Even Dave's height, which is always seen as a drawback, has become a selling point.
I've always been quite paranoid about my height. You know, I've always thought it put women off a little bit because I am really, really tall. It can be a little bit intimidating for some girls.
Not to me.
Not to you. Well, that's because you're so tall, though.
Encouraged, Dave goes for a tried and tested SOI.
Caring, sexy and caring. I don't think I'm quite ready for going in for a kiss with her quite yet, because I don't feel I'll have to force the kiss. You know, I think the kiss will just come natural when it comes. So I'm just going to let nature take its course a little bit.
But this leopard's changed his spots. Dave's gone from being terrified of girls to being a player.
Hey, baby! You're so powerful, with your sex appeal.
I don't know where it's come from, but I've got so much confidence tonight. Unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. I wish I'd have known this when I was 17, because, I mean, life would have been a lot different, really, wouldn't it, you know? Instead of sitting around waiting all the time, I could have been out there doing it.
The guys have finally realised that the way they look needn't stop them finding love.
If somebody likes you, they like you for who you are.
There are still going to be some people that may think, you know, you're tall, you're short, I'm fat, and it would put them off immediately. You know what? Fuck those people.
Yeah, it's alright, fuck them.
Yeah, because, you know...
You know what, they're not worth fucking knowing it.
So the three misshapen men have headed home. But 1 month later, have their lives changed?
I'm home!
Whilst he hasn't been on a date with Jo, the girl he met at the party, Neil's no longer letting his size hold him back.
Wayne and Johnny have completely changed my life. There were times when I just probably wanted to kill them both, because they were just putting me in situations where I didn't want to be in, but, you know, I came through the other side a better person. If I meet the right girl one day, I might have twin boys and call them Wayne and Johnny.
As soon as the course ended, Adrian finally bit the bullet and told his long-term friend Vicky his true feelings.
I've made my intentions clear. She knew how I felt, and, you know, even though she didn't want a relationship with me, from that, at least I've had a bit closure on that.
But Adrian is also undaunted.
I think it's fair to say that it's opened up a whole new world for me. It allowed me last night to actually go out on a date with a woman that I'd never closed the week before. And I made sure I sat closer to her, I keynoted a lot, I SOI'd a lot. I made my statement very clear that I didn't want to be a friend, that I wanted something more. And then because of that, I now have a second date next week. She's really hot, and she's actually 4 inches taller than me, which is something that I would have never done before. So it's a real big breakthrough for me.
Dave went on a series of dates with Emma, the doctor from Sheffield. However, it didn't go any further. But from being terrified of approaching girls, he's become insatiable.
I do feel like a different person after the course, because all of a sudden I've got that missing piece and jigsaw. I never had that extra confidence. I mean, when I go out, I'm a lot more confident when I go to talk to girls. And my height doesn't seem to be an issue anymore either. It doesn't bother. In fact, it's a selling point now. I'm still looking for the one, you know, the one that I want to be with. But I'm going to have some great fun up there trying to find her now. And if I find her quick, then all good. And if it takes a while, then even better.
Next Thursday, Fat Beauty Contest, more coming up. And hit channel4radio.com now to listen to Seduction School experts as they try out their tips on the British public. Next up on 4, a rock in the Union in University Big Brother.